Most retirement plans don't fail in a crash. They fail the first time you try to live, the first time you price a trip and hesitate, the first time you realize freedom has conditions, the first time you ask, can we actually afford this? That's not bad luck. That's the design showing itself. Here's the retirement glitch nobody explains. Your plan assumes you'll pay retail prices forever for the single biggest dream expense in retirement, travel. And retail travel is built to drain you. I'm Billy Hodge. I spent 25 years in tech building systems. And once you've built systems long enough, you stop asking, does it look nice? You ask, who does the system reward? Because the system always rewards somebody. Most professionals were sold the same script. Work hard, max the 401k, keep your head down. And one day you'll earn the right to see the world. Read that again in your mind, earn the right. If freedom has to be earned after 40 years, it's not freedom. It's delayed permission. And I try to do it the right way. I tried being a traditional travel agent. I tried grinding commissions. I spent $12,000 on a white label travel site, thinking I was building an asset. Here's what I learned the hard way. In retail travel, most people aren't building a business. They're becoming a middleman inside a machine. And the machine is not designed to reward you. It's designed to use you and then discard you at their convenience. So I stopped looking at the interface and started looking at the infrastructure. Because in tech, we don't judge systems by the design. We judge them by the funding model. When you book travel on major sites, Expedia, Priceline, Booking, you're not just paying for the room. You're paying for distribution, paid search, ads, affiliates, brand dominance, overhead. So even when you think you found the best deal, you're often just choosing which platform gets the margin. And here's the part that should bother you. That margin usually doesn't improve your experience. It doesn't upgrade the staff. It doesn't make the bed softer. It pays to keep the machine running. So don't get hung up on the exact numbers. Just understand the mechanism. Retail travel pricing includes a whole layer of marketing and middlemen. That's why the same trip can be priced wildly different depending on where and how you access it. Now connect that to retirement. Retirement plans look safe on paper because paper doesn't book flights. Paper doesn't pay for hotels. Paper doesn't face real-world costs. Real life does. And travel is the stress test that exposes your plan. Because travel is optional until it's the thing that makes retirement feel worth it. Here's the question nobody asks. Are your retirement accounts designed to fund living or just delay it? Most people don't have a retirement plan. They have a delay strategy. Sell assets slowly. Reduce spending. Hope nothing goes wrong. That's not freedom. That's a countdown. And subtraction always runs out. So I stopped obsessing over the safest way to save and started looking for systems that produce. Because if you can do two things at the same time, lower the cost of the life you want and create residual cash flow, the retirement math changes instantly. You don't need perfection. You need a funded lifestyle. Access beats accumulation. Cash flow beats hoarding. Systems beat hope. This isn't about cheap travel. This is about a private access model, like a warehouse club. You pay a membership. You access pricing and benefits that retail customers often don't. Not every trip, not every date, but enough that it changes the cost structure over time. And layered on top of that, access is something most people don't understand. A community-based engine that rewards contribution, meaning it's not dependent on one superstar doing everything. It runs because the community actually uses it and shares it. And here's the part that makes people uncomfortable. This isn't about spending extra money. It's about reallocating money you're already spending and moving from being the customer to being the beneficiary. Same dollars, different position. If travel is the first thing you cut the moment uncertainty hits, your retirement plan is already exposed because the life you want is the first thing sacrificed. That's why people retire and then keep living like they're still working, not because they don't want to travel, because the system priced them out of it. Mine isn't built like that. My out-of-office reply isn't temporary. Blockbuster didn't lose because Netflix was louder. They lost because they misunderstood the shift. Ownership became access. One-time purchases became subscriptions. The whole model changed. Travel is going through a similar shift. Most people are still paying retail, not because they're dumb, but because they don't know the rules changed. Look, I'm a tech guy. I don't do hype, I do systems. If you're still paying retail, you're working extra hours to fund platforms that don't know your name. And if your retirement depends on you staying put, that's not retirement. That's house arrest with a pension. So here's what to do next. Our community runs a live walkthrough every single day, hosted by experienced team members who actually use the system. Not presenters reading slides. No pressure, no fluff. Just a look under the hood. Let's separate the serious from the curious. If you're looking for a hack, a coupon, or a lottery ticket, don't come. If you want a system you can understand and repeat and succeed, come. If this sounds threatening to your current plan, skip it. If it sounds like your dream travel life realized and what you are looking for, the link is in the description. Take the road most people never even see. I'll see you inside the community.